Good morning. Thank you for joining me. This morning, we'll be trying a new practice called a three-step breathing space. I say it's a new practice, but the underlying essence is the same as with any other mindfulness practice. The underlying essence is an opportunity and an invitation to bring friendly and non-judgmental awareness to each moment, each brand new moment. So we'll try this new practice, and I'll say a little bit more about it afterwards. It's in 3 steps, and as we go through each step, I'll signpost what the essence of that step constitutes. I suggest this as a sitting practice, but that is just a suggestion. If you'd like to lie down or stand up, that's definitely a possibility too. So making that choice now, by taking up a posture, sending that message to the brain that we're doing something intentional, deliberate. Closing the eyes if that feels comfortable, or simply lowering the gaze and with a soft focus resting the eyes on a particular point. And we'll begin with the sound of the bell. So bringing an awareness to your posture. If you're sitting, seeing if you can sit like a mountain. Bringing some awareness to the base of the spine, and then allowing the awareness to travel all the way up the spine, maybe growing a little taller as you do so, without striving for any particular height. Allowing the soles of the feet to rest on the floor, the hands on the legs or in the lap. Like a mountain, inviting a sense of dignity, solidity, uplift. Merely inviting these qualities without reaching out for them in too strained a way. It's just an invitation. Sometimes they arrive, sometimes they don't. The first step of this 3-step breathing space practice is acknowledging. Acknowledging whatever is here in your experience right now. So allowing the awareness in its own time to unfold, to open out, to acknowledge whatever is here. At the level of physical sensations, sensations throughout the body, points of contact between clothes and skin and air, contact in the feet and the seat, physical sensations also of breathing, maybe some tension somewhere, maybe some softness somewhere. Acknowledging also at the level of sounds, sounds close by and sounds far away, sounds inside the body and outside. Silences in between sounds. Acknowledging also at the level of feelings. Our experience tends to have either a pleasant or an unpleasant or a neutral tone in each moment. Merely acknowledging that, knowing that it will change from one moment to the next anyway. Acknowledging also at the level of thoughts. Some thoughts may be very clear and articulate, others looser, vaguer. At times, the mind will be very busy with thinking, at times, much clearer. Again, knowing that this changes from one moment to the next, merely opening to how it is right now. So, as best you can, taking in the full picture of this moment, physical sensations, thoughts, feelings, sounds, any other sensations of smell or touch, colour and shadow, even with the eyes closed. Anything else I haven't suggested? There's nothing that we're trying to find, simply opening to how it is right now. Being rather than doing. And of course, the mind will wander away, will create a goal, will get drawn to this or that. Coming back gently, non judgmentally, to acknowledging this moment in its rich mixture of thought and feeling and sensation too. In the second stage of this practice, we gather our attention and choose a particular sensation in the body which is readily accessible, easy for us to connect with. Perhaps the contact between the soles of the feet and the floor, or between the hands and the legs. Perhaps the sensation of breathing at the nostrils, or in the throat, or in the chest, or in the belly. Perhaps another sensation that is easy to be with. So choosing a particular sensation of the body and gathering up the attention and bringing a precise focus to this chosen sensation. Moving up close to it. Not so much thinking about it, but receiving it directly, however it is, however sharp or blurry, however loud or whispering. Again, inevitably, the mind wanders. That's what minds do. Noticing this is itself a moment of mindfulness. Gently bringing the attention back to the chosen sensation. Grounding the awareness in this one place. Setting the intention, perhaps, to stay here for a few moments, for a little while. Not so much blocking out anything else, letting it be, merely turning towards this chosen sensation in the body. Staying with it uninterruptedly is unlikely. It's more a case of coming back to it again and again. Letting everything else be and coming back to this chosen sensation, this focus for now. Feeling into it. Perhaps noticing how it changes from one moment to the next. Becomes a little softer or a little sharper. And now, in the third stage of this practice, in your own time, expanding the awareness from this chosen sensation to the whole body. Including the chosen sensation, but once again having a broad view, a panoramic mountaintop view, including the whole body in your awareness, and also the space around the body. And any other dimension of your experience. Opening out from this precise, chosen focus. Once again, to take in all that is here. as best you can, practicing a choiceless awareness that simply witnesses whatever arises. Being rather than doing. And again, the mind will wander, get drawn into a certain thought or feeling. And again, we can smile at this and step back to this expanded awareness, this wide view, this letting be. And as we come towards the end of this practice, seeing if you can allow this wide view, this letting be, to flow into the next few moments of your day. Thank you, everyone. So that was the 3-step breathing space. To recap, the 3 steps are: number 1, acknowledging whatever is here, sensations, thoughts, feelings. Step 2, gathering the awareness to focus on one particular sensation in the body. It doesn't matter which that sensation is, the gathering is the essence of that step. And then step 3, expanding again, back out to this open awareness that we began with in step 1. Acknowledging, gathering, expanding. AGE, if you like. An image that's sometimes used to represent this practice is that of an hourglass, which begins wide at the top and then narrows and then widens again, just like the 3 stages of the 3-step breathing space. One particular advantage of this practice is that it is portable. It is easy to practice it at any time. It has no fixed length. So at any moment in your day, you can choose to pause, acknowledge what is here, perhaps just for a few moments. Gather the attention, perhaps just for a few moments, and then expand out again. My suggestion, since that was a slightly shorter practice, is that we now repeat it, but in condensed form, as you might do at any point in the day. You may like to try this in a different way, for example, standing up. It's possible to practice this standing, sitting, lying. I'm going to stand at this point. Feel free to do the same or to take up a different posture. So making yourself comfortable, sending the brain that deliberate message. And we'll repeat the 3-step breathing space in a shorter form. So beginning with an awareness of posture, just briefly. And then in the first step, acknowledging what is here. Sensations, feelings, thoughts. Opening out as best you can. And then in the second stage, gathering up the awareness. Choosing a familiar focus or a new one. But bringing a little concentration here. Really making an intention to be with this chosen focus sensation. And bringing your mind back to it when it wanders. And in your own time, in the third stage, expanding out again. Back to open awareness, to the whole body and the space around it, the sounds from inside and outside the room. And allowing this expanded awareness to flow into the rest of your day. Okay, so a fairly versatile practice, I hope you'll find. Today's poem is an extract from T.S. Eliot, The Four Quartets. We shall not cease from exploration, and the end of all our exploring will be to arrive where we started and know the place for the first time. Through the unknown, remember gate, when the last of earth left to discover is that which was the beginning. At the source of the longest river, the voice of the hidden waterfall, and the children in the apple tree. Not known because not looked for, but heard, half heard, in the stillness between two waves of the sea. Thank you for joining me. I wish you a good day. Take care.